Right, welcome to the Flat Racing Guru. It's Thursday, 7th of October. We're going to have a look at the 5:30 from Chelmsford. That's the all-weather poly track. Now, this will go on, where will it go on? Oh, YouTube and Twitter. I think Twitter and other places, but let's get on with this. Right, we'll have a look at this high velocity. Right, we'll have a look at its form. It was 6.5 lengths behind light infrared Yarmouth. Now I do like Yarmouth for 2-year-olds, so I'll just give it that a bit more, but it ran to a 73 on, they've given it a 73 RPR, so natural improvement. It'll be say £10 for a horse by gutter fan. Let's have a look at the dam side of it. It's a Kodiak, gutter fan, Reflect Alexander, it's a dam. Fourth is 68.73. The dam one at Catterick, that was 6th or 7th to go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going off at 84 RPR. So you wouldn't necessarily say it's going to win on second go, although William Buick has been booked. But James Tate, I'm not sure. I haven't been really following UK racing. I just don't think there's any money to be made in the UK racing. I do, like as I say, I do the 2-year-old races because you can always, because the trainers, they have to sort of soup them up to go with the pedigrees. If they don't do that, pointless, because I think if they don't soup, the trainers don't follow the pedigree line, the horse goes backwards from the beginning. And I've seen debutants, jockeys pulling a debutant back at a 2-year-old debutant. Never ever. Any jockey that pulls a debutant horse pulled back, they need to be taken off the horse, because you just don't do that. You're not teaching them anything. In fact, you're teaching them to lose. Every time I've seen a horse take a pull on debut, a 2-year-old, it's never ever. Next time it comes out, it does absolutely nothing, and they've got beautiful pedigrees. I don't know why jockeys do that. Let them roll, let them go ahead, let them carry on, let them find their stride, but don't pull them back and take a pull, because that's just negative. Everything's negative about that with the 2-year-old. There's been money for this number 4 Zoltan Star into 2 to 1. Now it's been racing a lot. Its best run was at Chester off at 80. It's carried 9 stone 5, so it'll have an RPR today of 989. All weather form last time, 6th at Lingfield behind Chelmsford 70 or 83. So it's got an 83, even though it's back. I can see why they're backing it for that one run. It did do decently on its debut in May. It's got an each way chance, but I don't think it's 2 to 1 chance. The one I'm very interested in is the number 6, Amirat Alward, here, and that one is 9 to 2. Now, I'll probably not talk about the rest of them, because if one of the others do win, I'll apologise now. The other one I think that's got a chance is that Turner, but it's only 85 RPR. But with Robert Cowell on this track, it's a good track for this trainer. So I never rule Robert Cowell out of any sprint, but it has had a lot of runs and it's come second and third. It might get placed again, but if it wins, I apologise. I think this Amirat Alward is the winner. I'll tell you why, because its debut, it did a mark of 70 on its debut, and it was second to Red Showgirl Archie Watching. Now that was on the poly track. Now if you go from natural improvement from 70, that's 80, and today it's carrying 9 stone, that's 94 RPR. It should be run, but last time it ran at Windsor on the turf and disappointed. Honestly, I wouldn't be bothered about that run at Windsor whatsoever with trainers, because this trainer does what he's supposed to do. He gets it out, he sees its ability, then he'll probably put it away for a bit and it'll come out. It probably wasn't even fit when it ran at Windsor. 26 days later, was only it was only turnaround of 2 weeks, but he's probably just threw it in the field for that 2 weeks and never trained it, and it's just needed the run when it's come back out. That's what I think, because the pedigree is absolutely fantastic for this Alwat Award. I mean, the dam was unraced. The second dam's a Group 2 winner. What was it? The Lowther Stakes in 2000 now. 2000 now, Lady of the Desert. Brian Meehan, off the top of my head, Brian Meehan did train it in 2000 now, won the Lowther Stakes of Group 2 at York. And the Queen's Logic, the third dam, is a Group 1 winner. Fantastic pedigree. It's related to King's Advice. It's related, that's a 1-2-1. It's related to Lady of the Desert, a 1-2-1 horse, and King's Advice by Frankel is a 1-18. And there's just so much in the pages on the pedigree compared to all the other horses. So I think it's not just because it's got that pedigree, it's because what it did on debut. And I would totally forget its second run. Just ignore that. So I'm saying Almirat Alward, that's number 6 at 9-2, is our winner. Let's hope it is. Now I hope I don't like posting on Twitter, like, because all these trainers say it, and there's a lot of trainers look at my stuff, and that's why I did take my account off Twitter. And I couldn't get back in, so I've had to make a new account. I've only got 4 followers, I think, up to now, because I've only started last week with another new account on Twitter. But my horses, you know, some trainers don't like me, so I think they were stopping the horses, some of my tips, and that's why I moved away to foreign places like USA and South Africa. You know, away from. I just think the British racing's totally corrupt. The cost of the horses through the rings, all this money's getting, all paper money getting washed. They're just pricing out all the young, you know, the younger owners and the owners without the big $million owners, you know. But what's happening is that they're causing these markets themselves, to all the rich people bidding for these horses. That money, where's that money coming from? It's just getting washed and washed and washed through. It's getting cleaned. I think some of it could be even dirty money that's just getting washed through the ring. You know, it's just all paper. You know, and they're buying 100 and 200 grand horses that don't do anything. The pedigrees don't even merit that sort of price. It's ridiculous. So that's why I think they're just washing money through the rings, and I just think the whole English racing's been corrupt for the last 20 years, and it's just getting worse with this COVID. So I just wouldn't trust anything I've tipped, especially when it goes on online. Now, I've even done it myself. I've studied all the tips I do, and I've done all the data, and the tips I don't publish, right, you know, on the open things always win. And when I start publishing them on the open things, there's a massive drop in the percentage. So, and then I've done it numerous times over and over again, and it goes up when I don't publish, and it goes down when I publish. So, you know, there's something going on. It's the data, the algorithm says it.